Hello, today we're joined by Lucy Harwood, who is the coordinator for the Glasgow Arts Partnership, or GAP, and today Lucy will be answering some frequently asked questions. So, what is GAP and who is it for?
GAP is a new project by Glasgow Can, which aims to link up grassroots artists and creatives with larger funding opportunities. So they might not normally have the size to deliver the whole project, or they might not be able to navigate the sometimes complicated applications processes, tender arrangements. So GAP will apply for funding opportunities and contracts on behalf of the GAP members and then link those up with the membership. It's also possible that the artists and creatives can collaborate together on larger projects where they might not be able to deliver the full requirement individually. The projects will be managed by Glasgow Can, so we'll provide project management services, creative strategy, communicate with everyone and look after the artists and the other organisations involved.
What types of opportunities will be available through GAP?
Glasgow Can will act as a managing agent, seeking all kinds of opportunities which we can link up with the membership. Some of those might be publicly available contracts, for example, with education, the NHS, or other sectors. We may also be able to seek funding for our members to carry out creative projects in a more unrestricted capacity, or it may be to meet quite a specific brief that the buyer organisational funder has.
How does it work?
Glasgow Can will apply for the funding to carry out the project. We will then allow the GAP members to submit an expression of interest that they'd like to take part in that particular project. If there's more members interested than opportunities we have available, then we'll go through a selection process, most likely with an interview, so we can select members from within GAP to carry out the project. We're very keen that members collaborate together to deliver larger projects. So we're looking to link up members to work in ways collaboratively that they might not usually.
Do I need to be Glasgow based to be part of GAP?
So Glasgow Can exists to support creative practitioners based in Glasgow, which means that normally artists and creative organisations would be expected to have a base in Glasgow or be operating in the Glasgow area. There may be some cases where GAP collaborates with others outside of Glasgow to bring in skills and influences that we don't have within the membership. If you're not sure whether or not you're eligible to join, then please do get in touch with us.
Will all the projects be based in Glasgow?
So it's likely that the projects will be based in Glasgow, working with communities in Glasgow, but it's also possible that in the future, there may be some more widely spread projects.
How do I sign up and what is the criteria?
So in order to become a member of GAP, you'll need to be a member of Glasgow Can. And there's a short form on the website with some basic details about your organisation. And we also ask that the aims and values of your creative business is in line with those of GCAN, which would mean that your practice is participatory and it's aimed towards positive social change for the benefit of the participants and the communities involved.
What is a Memorandum of Understanding and a Non-Disclosure Agreement?
The Memorandum of Understanding and the Non-Disclosure Agreement are two documents that we ask everyone to agree to in order to join GAP. The Memorandum of Understanding is a document which is usually used to govern collectives and consortiums who are working together in partnership. It describes the arrangements by which we'll work together and what's expected of both GCAN and of GAP members. This is on the sign-up form, so you can read it and signal your agreement as part of the sign-up process. The non-disclosure agreement is purely to protect confidentiality around any bid writing that we do for GAP. So that means that any creative strategies that GAP comes up with to apply for opportunities which may be publicly available are confidential within GAP. So any members, any of the GCAN members are very welcome to apply for publicly available opportunities themselves, but they're not able to use creative strategies that we've developed for GAP. The same thing applies the other way around. So if one of our members puts forward a wonderful creative proposal for a project, then GCAN can't use that for anything else without permission or without working with the member who created the strategy.
How can I find out more?
If you have any more questions about GAP, please do come along to one of our information sessions. You can also contact me by email at gap@glasgowcan.org.